Hi there, my name is Pseudo Sue. Welcome to Pirate Radio News. The radio news hour for queers, sex workers, Antifa supporters, activists, generally anybody who would make Mike Pence cross the street and reach for extra Purell. We're back. After a year of things going weird and sideways, we are back and doing regular broadcasts. So let's get straight to the news. Microsoft is suing a group of North Korean hackers who apparently were able to compromise thousands of incredibly sensitive, important accounts, and that's fine, right? According to the complaint, the attackers focused largely on government employees, think tanks, groups that work on nuclear proliferation and human rights abuses, and that's horrifying. Microsoft wants any and all web servers that are currently hosting Thallium sites to hand over those sites, as well as any information they have on the group. And they are also planning to ask for damages that they will prove in court. North Korean hacking group Thallium couldn't be reached for comment because, well, they're a hacking group in North Korea. I thought that would have been obvious. Ring, the company that wants to put cameras in your home connected to a network that they absolutely swear isn't easily hacked, is getting sued for creating networks that are easily hacked. Wow, there's a lot of that going around. It turns out bad actors can absolutely get into these networks with relative ease, and it turns out they can, am I reading that right? They can talk to your children. Ring doesn't require complicated passwords, and more importantly, they don't require two-factor authentication, which, I'm sorry, let's go back to the first part. They don't require complicated passwords. And then on top of that, Ring has recently been compromised, and a large number of accounts were just leaked onto the internet. Now, they were relatively open about it. Relatively, it still took them like 2 months to get around to actually issuing a release. But how secure do you want the cameras connected to the internet facing your children to be? Ring, when reached for comment, said they don't respond on legal matters, and yeah, sure buddy. Thanks to the internet, hate speech is a thing that we all get to deal with on a day-to-day basis, but there's at least one researcher who thinks the way to respond to this is to treat hate speech on the internet like a virus, and not like a virus in the sense that it is equally effective to just use a flamethrower. According to a report on the Journal of Ethics and Communication by Dr. Stephanie Ullman, there is a procedure commonly used against computer viruses called quarantining that could very easily be applied, or at least with some effort, be applied as a countermeasure against hate speech. Use an algorithm to determine what is hate speech, and then use the feedback of users reporting things as hate speech to respond better to other people reading it. Give prompts and warnings specifically saying what you are about to read, we are pretty sure is hate speech. That could be really powerful. Critics on one side of the issue have said that that would be a massive First Amendment violation, to which Dr. Ullman has responded, well, you wouldn't necessarily need to block any content, merely provide warnings. On the other side of the issue, critics are quick to point out that either language could easily be developed to counteract these algorithms, or more importantly, those algorithms could be used as a weapon against people who are already in disprivileged communities. And both of those seriously need to be measured when you are discussing possible countermeasures that will be internet-wide. And that's the news. Hit that like button if you like what you saw. Hit subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We're going to be trying to come out with videos at least once a week, if not twice weekly. And remember, moral doesn't mean legal, and Stonewall was a riot.